God, to make moves, doobie don't snooze, it's on your back, cause they hate you, dog break through, son get through, but don't break.
Yeah, man, once again, it's Parlay with us, man. We back live again. We got me, Mr. Beans, you got Stony Cook, you got Hustle Stack. Sean Doe is on a little hiatus today, and as you can see, man, it is Parlay with us. We bring this to you every week, every Sunday. The NFL breakdowns, the recaps, what's going on in the league, this, that, and the third. We might talk about a little bit of basketball or whatever the case might be, give you some best bets and things like that. So with that being said, welcome to Parlay with us. This is week number 13 recap. We're going to give you a recap of today's games. Fortunately today, me and Stoney was able to partake in tailgate and a nice game at Gillette Stadium today. It was a game down to the wire. We should have won that game. And shout out to my cousin, the Mayo family, and everybody for looking out, hooking us up with tickets and things like that, making sure we all set and we're good and well taken care of while we're in the stadium. That was very much appreciated. But with that being said, man, let's move on. I didn't pull up anything on the slate right now. I think I left my phone upstairs. But Stoney, you might have to help me out with today's slate, going down the slate until I pull it up here on and share the screen a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, we could start with our game. I mean, it's always good to start there, get it out the way. Go into it, get it out the way. I mean, it was a simple assessment for me today. I mean, they just didn't stop the 2-point conversion. I mean, that was the type of game they played today. It was back and forth. It was tight. Every down, every possession, everything was important today. And it just came down to that last stop. The defense, they had a chance to make a big play at the end to win the game, and they just couldn't pull it off. And it was just that simple. We couldn't win those clutch moments today.
Right. No, you're right. As you know, we sat there and watched the game. It was freezing outside, but luckily we was able to watch it from inside. But we sat there and watched the game, and yeah, there was too much inconsistencies, a lot of flags, on the offensive line, a lot of holding calls, the defense missing tackles, the running game. I mean, we knew Jonathan Taylor would have probably, put it this way, I thought we probably would have been game planning for Jonathan Taylor, right? That should be, the consensus. I didn't think that we needed to really plan for Richardson. He abused this today, and for whatever anybody might think about Richardson, he's watching him up front and live. The dude's an athlete. We couldn't stop a nosebleed with that dude.
Yeah, I've been saying that he's an athlete playing quarterback. He's not a quarterback, not yet. He's just an athlete that plays quarterback.
He made some throws though today, Stacks.
Man, I watched.
He made some throws.
He made some damn throws. He hit a couple goddamn throws. Like that's like a fucking high school throws. You're supposed to make them throws. Come on, man. I mean, it be all in all. It's the Patriots defense. You're gonna make it on the Patriots defense. I mean, I don't know who defense worse. Stoney them or the damn Hurricanes.
It was bad. I agree.
Yeah, it's just like the same old. It's every week the same story. Penalty on the offensive line. It's every week. It's the same story. And I know we rebuilding. I get it, but but can one week we not have one of them stories in the paper though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This one, like every week, it's the offensive line with the penalties. Every week we can't stop the run. Every week they drive on us when they want to. It's like out of those three things, can we take one of them away? Well, we don't have to talk about it. One.
Yeah, one. Like the drive at the end. that was pivotal, and that was kind of like despicable at the same time because we're upstairs there screaming out these plays like if we're OCs. Me, Stoney, Martin, everybody else who was up there. We're screaming out, "Oh, here comes the keeper! Here comes the run pass off read option." Like we were seeing everything that Richardson was doing from up top, knowing that this is where he was going with it. Like that last play, we were all saying he's going to get the ball.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what they
the ball right up the middle, getting over.
He's a big kid too. He's not a little kid. Like Richardson's a big dude. So when he puts his head down, he's like a fucking running back. So you know what I'm saying? But I mean, the tape's out, the film's out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They got the film's out. I mean,
the film's out
with the Patriots.
Yeah, we just couldn't make those stops. We couldn't make those key. I mean, we have 4th and 2, 4th and 1. Yep. You know, the 2-point conversion. Like we have so many opportunities to make one play that could have sealed the deal for us, but we just couldn't do it. We just kept giving them chances to do what they ended up doing, and that's converting and ultimately scoring.
Yeah, yep. I mean, it's rebuilding. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's rebuilding. We know we got a quarterback. I can tell you that we got a quarterback. We just got to have some other pieces around the dude. That's all.
True.
You got a quarter. You got a quarterback. You got a corner. And
right.
Maybe that's it.
What's his name? Yeah, what's his name? He's the real deal. You're right.
Gonzalez.
Gonzo. Yeah, Gonzo's the real deal.
He's becoming that person, that guy, and hopefully, you know, he'll be a cornerstone and whoever else they bring in there as time goes on, they could feed off of him, what he's doing. You know,
right.
So, you know, yeah, we got, you know, it's rebuilding, but we'll get there.
Right. So just for the numbers, real quick, for the numbers' sake, just give y'all a little couple of stats, some for the stat dogs out there, for these stat gurus and people who love stats. Drake May had not of a bad day when it comes to completions and attempts. He did have a pick, so he ended up with 24 out of 30.
That wasn't his fault.
Okay, 24 out of 30 attempts for 238, 1 TD and 1 INT. 4 sacks though on 16 hurries, it looks like maybe. Richardson. This goes to show Anthony Richardson was 12 for 24, 109 yards, 2 TDs, 2 INTs. How we not win that game?
Exactly. What does that say? When I read a stat like that, right there spells defense.
Read his rushes out there. You got to read his
I'm about to read the rushes. Jonathan Taylor had 25 carries for 96 yards. That's a balanced attack right there. 25 and 24 between passing and running. So that's a balanced attack that they went with.
Richardson ran it quite a bit too.
Richardson ran for 9 attempts for 49 yards, an average of 5.3 yards a carry and a TD.
That's what did it.
His longest was 13 yards. So that's what did it right there. Plus, it wouldn't help that we missed the field goal when it was pivotal that we make that field goal.
Drake's May rushes out too because he rushes the ball quite a bit.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Who?
Yeah, he ran it good.
May rushes out too because he runs the ball quite a bit too.
Oh yeah, no, May had. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
Stevenson was 18 carries for 73. Gibson had 7 carries for 62. May had 5 carries for 59.
And he had big carries. A lot of those were first downs.
You read them stats.
Yeah, and an average of 11 yards per carry. So yeah, he was. Good. Yeah.
Usually when you win that rushing battle, you win the game. That's what
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Watching it, man. That was a very odd game for the Patriots to lose. I don't know. Defensively, they fell apart. That's it. At the end of the day, defensively, They fell apart. They should have got a first down. They shouldn't have been 3 and out in that last possession that they had on offense. That shouldn't have been a 3 and out. And yeah, that's it right there. You know, that's the name of the game. So, yep, the score ended up Colts 25, Patriots 24. Another loss for the home team, but you know, we are rebuilding. Like Stack said, we're in a rebuilding mode. And we, you know, I didn't expect anything different, to tell you the truth. Some people was expecting this 8-8 and 9 in this, and I wasn't really expecting that. Truthfully, I just wasn't. So they say we are who they say we are. Like, who said that again?
Mike Singletary.
No,
that's Denny.
No,
Green.
Denny Green. No, Denny Green.
We are who we thought they were.
Yep, we all thought they were. Exactly.
We let them off the hook.
We let them off the hook. So, let me go down the slate. You guys can talk about some games real quick. I'm gonna run it through. The Panthers didn't. Let me see. Was that the final? Yep, that was the final.
It's an OT, I believe.
It's still an OT? Nah, final. It says final in OT.
Yo, shout out to the Panthers. I knew they was gonna have a close game with these guys.
Yeah, shout out to Bryce Young, Stoney. He came back.
They cooking something over there. I think they
shout out to the young boy. I like to see Bryce. Bryce been playing well since he got benched. He came back in.
Yeah.
He might have saved his job, Stoney. He might have saved
might have saved his job, but he's playing very well.
Might be right, man.
They found something over there, and they playing with heart right now. The last 3 or 4 games they've been playing with heart. They was in it to the end. Yeah, shout out to the Panthers, man. They cooking something.
Yeah. Young was 26 for 46, 298, and a TD. Obviously the Buccaneers is a sneaky 5-6. Their team in that division is kind of suspect, but they I think they're leading that division. Am I right, Stacks?
Now they are. Today they are because the Falcons lost. Kirk Cousins threw, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Go down.
We'll get to that. Yeah,
we'll get to that. Okay, so just real quick, I don't want to stay too long on this.
We got to go to the interesting. I'm hoping we get to it soon.
No, we're going to get to it. So Baker Mayfield was 21 for 33, 235, 1 TD, 2 INTs, but they still squeaked out to win the game. Baker Mayfield is having what they say on the low a good season. People are not watching Baker. We talk about him, but other people, the other parts of the league is not watching Baker like that. Chargers, Falcons, Chargers. Chargers needed that win. Chargers is another sneaky team. They're 8-4. The Falcons is going backwards. Kirk Cousins seems to be. Where is Michael Penix right now? I'll give you the numbers right now, real quick. Chargers beat them 17-13. Cousins had he was 24 for 39, 245, 4 INTs, no TDs.
Woo, that's a rough one right there.
That's a rough one right there. A QBR of 34. Herbert was 16 for 23, 147, no TDs, no INTs, but he took care of the ball. I don't know how they really won that game. Maybe it was a bunch of field goals, but
it was defense.
It was defense. Yeah, it looked like defense. Gus Edwards had a TD. No, I'm looking for the TDs.
No, they grinded it out. It was a grind out game. Typical.
It was a grind out game.
Yeah. Shout out. No, shout out to the Chargers defense, man. They come
to play. Harbaugh came over there and changed that whole culture.
He changed that whole culture.
That was the whole culture. They had pieces over there. They just needed to put it in the right place.
And I think that's what he's doing now. And once he could kind of tweak the offense, they'll be cooking. Trust me. Next game, Steelers Bengals. The Bengals are done.
Stick a fork in them.
Stick a fork in the Bengals. The Steelers mollywopped them. Even though they came back, they was getting mollied before the end of the game, and I don't know how they got 38 points.
Their offense is legit. It's their defense. It's their defense. They can't stop no goddamn body. That goddamn defense is damn. I've never seen the years of defenses that is. Is there any Steelers defense? Even the Steelers defense, the Bengals went up and down.
Steelers defense is not as good at home. Like, they're not as good on the road like they are at home. That's the case with Baltimore. That's the case with a lot of these teams that seems to have good defenses. It's just that they don't play well on the road, and that's what's going on with the Steelers, the Ravens, and even the Bengals. I mean, they play horrible at home too, but that's the thing that's going on with this division right here. I mean, the AFC North. That's why they're fighting to get that home field, because that's the only chance they got to stop a team when they're at home. At home, the defense plays much better at home than they do on the road.
Good observation. I think you're right. Totally right. Wilson looked like he was old school Wilson. 29 for 38, 414 yards, 3 TDs.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with that knucklehead George Pickens, man. He just fucking, I don't know what they're gonna do with him. He's so fast to get the
George Pickens?
Yeah, man, he just be wilding for getting
and
penalties.
He's so talented, man. He made some key catches today. I mean, he made
but then on the catches, Tony, he made the great catches, then get a fucking penalty for doing dumb shit. Like
dumb shit. Well, he's gonna have to nip it in the butt, but the Steelers are gonna have to deal with that because that's the number one guy over there, and they need him, man. If they don't got him,
and usually a coach like Tomlin would sit that down, right?
No, he didn't sit AB down.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to figure something out. They need him.
He did the shit last year, Stoney. They didn't bench him. Remember that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're gonna have to do something because they need that guy and they need his head in the game because that could be costly in the playoffs, man. His antics.
Well, Steelers end up taking care of business on the Bengals. The Bengals need to figure things out on defense. Maybe the coach might be getting fired.
Bengals got a lot to figure out. They got to figure out. They got to pay them goddamn receivers. They got to pay.
They're gonna lose some, and we're gonna get one of them hopefully.
Yeah, but they're gonna lose. They ain't gonna lose Chase. If they lose Chase, that'd be the biggest debacle.
They'll lose Higgins. They
lose Higgins, and they lose.
I like Higgins over here.
And they lose the kid on defense, Stoney Hendrickson. They ain't paying him either. So
Henderson, they're not paying him.
And he leads the league in sack. I don't know what it is with Cincinnati, why they don't like to pay people. I don't know what it is. I mean, you got that. They still got Jamar Chase waiting on his bread.
Right, they haven't paid him yet.
Nope.
He was on.
He didn't get his money yet.
But he had to come and play because they told him, like, look, if you're gonna sit out and do whatever you're gonna do, you're just not gonna get paid, and he just couldn't afford that. That's why he's playing. But he's disgruntled. Yeah. He's a disgruntled employee, but he's doing his thing right now.
Wow.
They'll pay him, but on their terms. They're not letting him do some holding out and some dumb shit. That doesn't matter.
It's kind of a sucker type shit though, because what if Chase get hurt? It ruins his shit. You know? That's the sucker shit.
It's fucked up. But they have a policy over there. They don't play. They old school. The ownership over there in Cleveland, they old school. They move at their own pace, and nobody's gonna move them. They don't care who you are.
Yep. Right. And that's a family. People remember Stone. That's a family-owned team, kind of like
it's a family-owned team.
Yep.
Family-owned team. They've been doing that shit for years. I mean,
man.
That's the only team I've ever seen that went to the Super Bowl, got a taste of winning the Super Bowl. Usually, you go out and spend bread. Like, I love this feeling. I'm gonna keep this shit on track. They just say, we're just gonna fall back and do what it is.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
That ownership group is not nice over there.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the family. What's the family name over there?
Family. Paul Brown.
Paul Brown.
Yeah. Paul Brown.
That's right. That's crazy. They need to do something with that. Cardinals. Listen, the Vikings snook past the Cardinals today. We watched a little bit. Go ahead.
You know what's crazy, Stoney, is that conference is wide open. That nobody don't want to win that conference. It seems like that NFC. What is that? NFC
West.
The NFC West. The NFC West.
Well, Seattle won today. They came back. It could be Seattle. I think the Rams lost, and I think
No, the Rams won. The Ram is there. I think the Cardinals is gonna win. I don't want to fast forward too much. The Cardinals are gonna win, and the Bills are gonna put the nail in the coffin for the 49ers today.
Yeah. That's gonna be an ugly game with all that snow up there.
It's a wrap for the 49ers. It's gonna be over for them. It's gonna be like a 3-team race between the Rams, Cardinals, and
Seattle.
In Seattle, exactly. But I think the Cardinals, they're the more well-rounded team out of the bunch. I think the Cardinals, they playing some good football. They winning some big games on the road. Kyler Murray is playing how they was hoping he plays, what they expected of him. I mean, those guys are clicking on all cylinders, man. And then Marvin Harrison Jr., man, forget it. He's coming, man. He's coming. He wants that number one spot.
You're going to defend your man. You're going to defend
listen, he wants
that first good game he had in like 7 games, Stoney. You know it. Stop it, man.
He's coming, man.
That last week on the
But he's figuring.
Yeah, we talked about this last week about.
He's making but he's making some clutch catches.
Listen,
I mean, I know
when you say generational players, they start from the gate. Justin Jefferson from his rookie year was good. Jamar Chase from his rookie year was good.
Good.
Oh yeah,
but now, okay, they good, but now it's time to be that difference maker. Make the playoffs, be that playoff type of player. That's what they're gonna have to do. And Jefferson, he hasn't been doing that really. He's a great receiver, but he hasn't been in the playoffs doing anything.
He's been in the playoffs. He's been in the playoffs all year. This the first year he hasn't been in the playoffs. His whole career was last year. What are you talking about?
But he's not doing anything. That's what I'm saying. He's not being that difference maker. That's my point, T.
I'm not saying that he's not making time, dog. He's the best receiver in the league.
Look, I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying I'm not knocking him. But this guy, my point is Harrison, he's going to be that difference maker. I feel like he's going to be the difference maker when they're in the playoffs. He's going to win those games. He's going to make those key catches. I'm not knocking Jefferson. He's the great wide receiver. But I measure greatness with those big plays, those money plays, like Tyreek.
Just like Jefferson makes, just like Chase makes, just like the other guys, they've been consistent from their rookie year to now. Like his rookie year, for quote unquote a generational wide receiver, has been suspect to me. I don't know. Sometimes you get it,
but he's a rookie though. Remember, he's a rookie.
Stoney, Jefferson was a rookie. Chase was a rookie. Moss was a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Those are when you say generational type play. I'm sorry, Randy Moss set the ball. I'm sorry, Jamal Chase set the ball. I'm sorry, JJ set the ball. That's the ball for generational player, generational tight end. Aaron Hernandez. I'm sorry, he set the ball. You know what I'm saying? Generational tight end Grump. I'm sorry, the ball so high. But when you say generational player, I'm gonna hold you to them guys. That's just what I'm gonna do. Because they're generational players, they from their rookie year, they hit the ground running and never look back. That's
not saying that Marvin won't be good, Stoney, but Stacks is right. Generational. Look, out of 12 targets, he got 5, 60 yards. He did end up with a TD.
But look at it.
A TD. I mean, that's the
that was his best game in like 5 games. Like 5 games.
Well, we'll see. I mean, now we're going to really be paying attention because this team is in a race to win a division. So now we're going to pay attention to their superstar players and how they step up and win these big games. We're going to see how these guys step up in big games because that's what we pay attention to. I mean, yeah, he's had a bad season, but if he goes off and they win the division because of his play on the field, that accounts for something. And that's all I'm saying. He's trying to figure it out. That's all I'm saying.
It will, but the over and under on that shit is way under though. I just think
we're gonna see.
They are winning because they are winning because their defense is good, number one, and because they're well balanced on offense. They keep you off balance. And your boy's having a decent year. James Conner.
Conner was
Conner's having a
grinding today. Yeah, he was grinding. We watched. They
playing some good ball, man. I mean, let me tell you, this team they figuring it out. And I'm taking.
I want Kyler Murray to succeed, but you know what I think about him. He's just to me, he's just a little too small. Next up, Seahawks came back. They was losing. They was gonna lose this game, but Aaron Rodgers sucks so bad that he sucks. He's horrible. He's an old man now. He's on the field with the grades like I got grades right now. He's an old man. Get off the field. The Jets had that game. They were winning the game. Seahawks was looking disarrayed. They was looking in shambles in the first half, and they did what they had to do to squeak out the game.
God,
they won.
Man, I might 26 Aaron Rodgers just to send a message like, "Yo, I'm done with you, dog. You know, came over here, bring this foolishness over here, and you can't win no games."
They might make a move.
Yeah, he's terrible.
21 for 30. Look at that, 21 for 39, 185 yards, 2 TDs though, 1 INT.
I would give him
QBR of 28, a QBR of 28.9. Geno Smith looked better than him. Huh?
I'll give him another year though.
That
franchise can't afford to give him another year. They just can't.
Well, think about it. If you think about it in a nutshell, this is his only 4 year, 1 4 year that he had. He got injured last year. He had to come back from Achilles. Then he had to, get into this offense. I feel like 1 more year, they got to do one. They can't just the first year he got hurt and then one and done. They just can't do that, especially the investment that they got in this guy. They got to give him at least one more year, and then after that, they'll have to make a conversation on what type.
Sorry, I'm gonna point to that ball one more time again. Tom Brady went to the fucking Tampa Bay Bucks and said that ball.
Yeah, but he's one of a kind, man. It's unfair to put him in. Brady's one of a kind.
It's not unfair, Stoney, because that team got pieces. They ready to win. That team got two good running backs. They got two good receivers. Then it went and traded out for your boy Devontae Adams, and he still can't. He ain't skating from this.
That's why he needs another year. He needs another year.
For what he did in Green Bay. But
they fired their coach.
Not skating. You got
to fire their coach. They need a full year with a coach.
He got him fired. Fired.
Okay, well, we got another chance. That's it.
No, we ain't got no chance. We got to go. We
got to go. I don't like Aaron Rodgers. Titans got mollied by the Commanders. The Commanders are trying to get back on the winning block here so they can make the playoffs in their tough division minus the Giants, right? But Daniels, not too much of a big time day today. He had 206 yards. He threw the ball a lot though, 25 for 30, 3 TDs, 1 INT though. So it was probably short fields. BJ ran for 16, 103, 1 TD. McLaurin, 8 receptions, 73 yards. Zach Ertz, 35 yards, 3 catches.
Yeah,
so
McLaurin had 2 touches too, 2 touchdowns.
Yep, he had 2 touches. Yep, 2 touchdowns. Zach Ertz 1. So yeah, Washington, keep doing what you're doing. You know they might be one and done in the playoffs because they're so fresh, but keep doing what you're doing. You know, the coaching staff look like they got the team underneath their wings. You know, they're being trusted by the players. That team looked good. I don't know what else to say about the Washington Redskins Commanders. They look good. They might be a force in the next year or two. I'm not saying this year, but in the next year or so, they might be a force, a serious force in the NFC. Next games we got Texans, Jaguars. We expected the Texans to win, but the Jaguars made it a game.
Yeah, and Trevor Lawrence got fucking concussed. He got knocked out the game today. He was fucking bad.
Yeah, it was a late hit.
I saw that. We seen that. Yeah, that late hit. That was woo. Dude tried to take his head off.
Yeah, he did.
He tried to take his head off. Did he get ejected for that? I can't remember.
I don't know. I was watching the game up to there. I was going back and forth, but I don't think he got ejected though.
Wow, check out Mac Jones, former New England Patriots, 20 for 32, 235, 2 TDs, no INTs, no sacks.
That's all I can do about that is just laugh.
Check out Mac Jones.
All you can do is nod your head and just
nod your head. Saints lost to the Rams, 21-14. Derek Carr is Derek Carr. Kamara, man, like I need him out of the New Orleans situation. He needs to get out of there. Get out. Figure it out, Kamara. Get out. Ask for a trade. Do something next year. Sit down on their ass. You revitalized your whole career this year. This dude looked like Kamara when he first got drafted. Like he just went and took something of the, what do you call that? He just immortal pool. He went and drunk some immortal water. The dude's balling. 23 carries for 112 yards. I don't see no TDs with him, but he still balled out. He ran the ball for them. I like Kamara, man. I always liked Alvin Kamara. He's always been a solid running back. I just think he's wasting the last few years he got in New Orleans.
Yeah, it might be too late. I mean, whoever, like, if he was to go to another team, they're gonna get the downside of his.
That's what I'm saying. But he still got legs. He got legs. This year he had legs.
But he'll be all right. I mean, I think he'll still be a contributor to whatever team he goes to. I'm sure they'll have plays for him and not have to use him as much as the Saints been using him. So Yeah, he
Right.
probably still got enough in the tank to help the team next year. You know,
Right.
depending on if they move on from him, but they may not let him go. I mean, they're like, fuck it, for what? You know, this is the guy.
Exactly.
Our heart. So we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. Next game we're gonna talk about the Eagles and Ravens. That was the last game that just played, the 4:00 game. The Eagles end up sneaking it out against the Ravens in Baltimore, 24-19. Barkley's having a superb season again. Once again,
MVP,
he's another
MVP.
Yeah, 23 for 107, 1 TD. Flowers was nice. But Jackson was nice. But let me see what your boy Hurts looked like. Hurts didn't have such a good game. 11 for 19, 118 yards, 1 TD.
He don't have to with Saquon, so he just being good with the Rock. So
yeah. You're right. He's being good with the Rock. He ran the ball for 9 carries, 29 yards. Jalen Hurts did. So yeah, well balanced attack. You're right.
And Stoney, I'm gonna go out on the limb. I like Detroit, but they better watch out for Philly. I'm telling you that right now.
Listen, winning on the road today woke me up. Opened my eyes to them. Like this to me was a huge win for that team and for what they doing right now and for their whole confidence. And just they got me believing in them as being a team to watch out for in the NFC, especially having a big win like that on the road against a great AFC team. So shout out to them.
Yeah. They and their defense is starting to play a lot better too.
Yes. They playing so well. They did a good job on Lamar today. A great job on Lamar. They kept him in the pocket. He didn't get loose on them like he does with other teams. They kind of contained him today. Yeah, they did a great job, man, with a good offense that plays good at home. I mean, they did a good job.
Games, the Thanksgiving games. I'm gonna run down the Thanksgiving games. Lions took care of business on the Bears. Bears fucking debacle the fucking end of that game. Coach fired the next day.
He was fired. I'm quite sure they fired him in the locker room. Like, yo, bro, we ain't going.
Yeah.
They been let you fly home, but after that, it's over for you. We ain't gonna fuck with you no more.
Yeah, that was horrible. You didn't even know how to to the point where you could have tied the game up. You didn't know how to do that. Like, you didn't know how to. I don't give a fuck if you didn't even have no timeouts. You had downs, spike the ball. Well, I don't know what happened there. I truthfully, I think the OC and them said, yo, make a play. They told Caleb to do something with it. Instead of kicking the fucking field goal, they were scared. They didn't want to go into overtime with the Lions. They were scared. That's what that was about. And that's why they lost that game. They bad clock management. They didn't have the moxie to say, yo, let's take it to them. You guys was going down the field. I don't know what happened there. They gelled up. I hate talking about the Cowboys, but they beat the Giants. The Giants sucks anyway. They don't even know who their quarterback is. And the Cowboys beat them with Cooper Rush. I think, what's his name, was the lead guy for Dallas. They had a running back. What's his name?
Rico Dowdle.
Yep. He had 22 carries for 112 yards, 1 TD. And I think your guy, what's this dude's name? What's the receiver's name again?
CeeDee Lamb got hurt. I know that.
Lamb got hurt. Yep, Lamb got hurt in that game. He went out. So yeah, man, it looks like the running back took the weight on his shoulders. Turpin caught 4 passes for 53 yards. Tolbert caught 41. So yeah, it looks like he was spreading it around after that once Lamb got hurt. And let me see. Hold on. Let me see who else we got. Thanksgiving game. Packers took care of the Dolphins 30-17. I didn't even get to see that game.
Well, we knew that Miami can't play in the damn cold.
Right. Tua had a decent game. But Tua threw for 365 yards, 2 TDs. I'm surprised that this kid is really still playing, to tell y'all the truth. Jordan Love had 278 with 2 TDs, no INTs, QBR of 84. I like Green Bay, but I know Green Bay probably can't get past first round. That's just me.
Nah, I think they'll get past first round.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be good. They got a great quarterback over there. I think
we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Friday. I didn't even know there was a Friday night game, guys. Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
Kansas I didn't know that.
Kansas City and Las Vegas.
Yeah. What was that? Was that a special?
Black Friday game. Yep.
Yeah. Black Friday.
Wow. I never knew they did a game on a Friday. Like I didn't know that. Like
and they added a game on Thursday. They do 3 games on Thursday now. You know, when it used to be just 2. And they added a game on Friday night.
Okay. Your boy Pat Mahomes, obviously 306 for 1 TD. Like you said, it's not like they're not knocking off the charts when it comes to stats, but they're winning games. Pacheco was back, 7 carries, 44 yards, an average of 6.3 yards a carry. That's pretty good. Kareem Hunt right behind him. Hopkins, what DeAndre Hopkins, 4 catches, 90 yards. Kelsey, 68 yards. Remember that you talked about Stacks about Kelsey just going to sit back and wait till it really starts to count?
Man, he probably just picks his time when he gonna play and shit. That's what he does in this part of his career. But I ain't fucking with them dudes in the playoffs. I ain't going against them. Y'all gonna have fun.
I'm going against them all the way.
I know you are. You did it. You.
I already see they about to fall on their face, man.
So in the big game tonight, Bills 49ers. 49ers are coming to Buffalo to deal with snow and cold. Snow and cold. What up, David Burns? I didn't even know that you was in there. I wasn't checking the chat. David Burns from Cedar Hill, Texas. What's up, my dude? He said, breaking news, Chicago. Yes, yep. They fired the coach already. Yeah, we know about that. They've been fired him. He was done. Giants first team to get eliminated from the play. Yeah, the Giants is horrible, bro. Like the Giants don't know what they want to do. They paid that kid Jones so much money. Now he's trying to get on the team?
No, he's on the Vikings. He signed to the Vikings practice squad.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. He didn't. Well, do you think the Giants should have stuck with him? Because look what they got. Those 2 kids.
I don't even know. They just signed him. I mean, they need a backup with the McCarthy kid. He got a little setback with his surgery, so I mean, they signed him as a backup, and he may be good as a backup for a couple games. I mean, Minnesota got an offense that he's never had before. I mean, they got running backs, they got receivers over there. So he may be. I mean, who knows? That coach may revitalize his career, Stoney, like he did for Sam Darnold, maybe.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, and to name a few, Jared Goff in his own right. There's a lot of these quarterbacks that went to another team and excelled, so he might be another one. Who knows? Because J.J. McCarthy, they don't know what they're going to get out of him. He's a rookie. He hasn't played yet. And Sam Darnold, who knows? He might have had like what they call a Cinderella year where he may not duplicate that next year. Who knows? So that's a good project to have and see what they can get out of it.
Nice. Nice. So, like I said, I know tonight's going to be an early one for us. We're going to get into it real quick. We're going to do some best bets. We went down the slate, man. That was a quick slate this week. In tonight's game, 49ers Bills, Stoney could give you his best bets on that if he have any best bets on that, and I'm sure he do because he do like the Bills. And yeah, man, we can go from there and talk a little bit about the Celtics before we wrap it up.
Well, let's see how that ends up. I mean, that's just looking tight right now.
Right, you see, I'm watching it.
I'm watching that shit too. I'm paying attention. I mean, these guys.
I'm doing the same thing, Tony. I'm peeking down. Like, yo,
I mean, Tatum came short, man. In that last
Twice.
Come on, man. Boom that shit. That should be an easy bucket. You driving, either you're fouled or you got 2. You're that type of player. You need to score that bucket, man. You can't be fucking around.
Then on the other hand, I told you, Stoney, Donovan get going. It's hard to stop that dude, man. It's hard
to stop him.
We missing JB and Derek.
They're playing Cleveland?
Yeah, at Cleveland.
Yeah. JB's not playing tonight, right?
Not Derek White either.
You see what I'm saying? And look what we're doing. So that's why I'm like, it's whatever, man. I don't get too crazy, but I like to beat up a team that think they the shit, and that's what Cleveland's thinking. They thinking they the beast of the East. But little they know they got to get through us.
They lost twice. They lost twice in a row to Atlanta.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, they up for it though. You can tell they up for this game though. They playing shit. They playing some. But anyway, tonight's game, man. You know, 49ers and Bills. I'm gonna pull the trigger on the 6.5. So plain and simple, the Bills got to win by a touchdown tonight, or you know, I'm not gonna win any money. Whoever takes the Bills is not gonna win any money. So that's the confidence I have on the Bills tonight to really put the nail in the coffin and show the league that they serious and they're not playing around. And you know, what better game, what better night to display that? And that's tonight. And I think they're gonna do that tonight. I think they're gonna make an example out of the 49ers, and at the same time, they're gonna put the nail in the coffin to the 49ers because they don't got Bosa. Fred Warner's gimpy. That's the you know, the man in the middle who runs that defense. He's really gimpy. They beat up all over the place. That team's always beat up. Yep. They've been going to the playoffs for the last 10 years. That team is exhausted. They're exhausted. and the Bills are gonna do them a favor tonight and put them out their misery. So I'm taking the Buffalo Bills minus 6.5 tonight. I'm taking them. That's my best bet. They're gonna smash these guys tonight.
That's a big. It's a big
number. I ain't gonna lie, but
that's a big number. That's what I was saying.
That number's right. That number's right. The 49ers don't want none. They traveling cross country. It was a blizzard out there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
it was a
blizzard.
And it's coldish, and it's cold as brick.
They don't want no part of that shit, man. They're gonna get hit a couple of times, man.
Ooh,
before
Richie,
you know it,
dog.
They're gonna be down 21-3.
What about the Broncos game tomorrow night? What you got on that?
I'm liking I'm gonna play the total in that game. That's on.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the under 42 in that game.
Okay.
I see it being one of those type of games. You know, -6. I can't give those points to a Cleveland Brown team that plays good defense, and you know they played well last week. You know, big win for them. So it's hard to lay that number.
Right.
Or I don't want to lay it, or I don't want to have it either, because I don't know what the Browns may do. You know, I don't know. I could see them losing by 7. I could see them winning by 1. You know, it's hard to really fit that game out. But to keep it plain and simple, I'm just taking the under 42.
Taking the under.
I think it's gonna be a tight game like that, low scoring.
Sounds good. I think the under will be good for that one too. I would take the under on that. So with that being said, we went through the slate. We went through the best bets. You guys saying the Celtics right now are in a dogfight with the Cleveland Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Down 3, 11 seconds left.
Down 3, 11 seconds left?
Yep.
Who got the ball?
We got the ball.
Oh, man, come on. Somebody could splash that real quick.
No, we're down. I think you're a little behind. I think we're down 1 now with 10 seconds. So
all right,
you're a little delayed. I mean, it's a good spoiler. I mean, you want to hear that, but
yeah. Pritchard at the free throw line right now. So
they'll be down 1. So shit, they balling, man.
So with that being said, I know everybody. We've been, that was the consensus we was talking today a little bit, right? And part of the consensus is that I heard you talking, Stoney, to some of the guys today while we was tailgating about, you guys are confident that the Celtics got this 2-peat.
I'm very confident.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait till the odds are really against them.
Really, yeah.
When it's against them, when it's I feel like it's at a point where I could, the plus money is good. I'm gonna jump on it.
It's just in the East, I don't see no team. I mean, we'll the Celtics will make it interesting because they always
7-game series too. It's a series. They got to beat us multiple times.
The Celtics will make it. They'll make it interesting. They always lose games they shouldn't lose, so they'll make it interesting because that's just what they do. But with that being said, out the West, OKC when healthy. Now that is to say, if they're healthy, that would be a fucking match right there.
And Harstein stay healthy, you're gonna have problems.
And Chet Holmgren come back. They're
gonna have problems. People gonna have problems with that team.
You guys were saying that. You guys were saying that since last year. Y'all saying that since the beginning of the season started. Y'all said that during training camp. Y'all said OKC is going to be one of them teams to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
And I haven't caught any ball yet this season. I haven't watched one single game yet. Because I like to wait until my time for basketball is Christmas. So the Christmas Day games, right after that game, those games on Christmas Day, I'm all in because now we're going to the other end of the season. We're going to the back end where some of these games are more monumental and mean more than in the beginning of the season, especially right before All-Star break.
I agree.
So that's, I know Stacks is a ball hog. He's going to watch it all day, every day. And, I respect that because that's his thing. And, so he's going to keep us updated on what the team looks like as far as the home team and who's behind us, who's nipping at the heels. And, Cleveland, yes, might be a team to be reckoned with. We saw that last year, with the playoffs, so it's gonna be interesting. It'd be cool if the Celtics, just for shits and giggles, just take that in-season tournament shit.
Nah, it's over. We can't make that. We can't win that no more. That's over.
We can't win that. What happened?
Nah. Atlanta took the shit. Atlanta won our bracket. We lost to Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
Then Atlanta beat Cleveland twice, and we lost on points. So that's what happened.
Shit. Okay. I didn't know what was going on with that, where it was, as far as the in-season tournament was concerned. But but those guys are jockeying for money. That's money in their pocket. Extra bread, if you want to call it that. And that's a good thing. So with that being said, guys, it was a good quick show today. We wrapped it up. We went down the slate. We gave y'all what we feel. The Patriots, man, just look for improvements in 2025. Look for us to make some another important choices at draft picks, because the way it looked, we might be picking somewhere down between 1 and 5, right?
Yeah.
That's good. It's not good because, yes, we should be winning games. But then again, how could we be winning games when everything's brand new? Coaching's new, players are new, quarterbacks new, everything's new, offensive line new, everything. There's nothing that's, let's say, cohesive or long-standing on the team as far as players. Look, the defense is looking all over the place. Hate to say it, but they have to probably reevaluate Covington as the DC. What is he doing? What's the mistakes that he's making? And truthfully, some people like Van Pelt, but I think that needs to be reevaluated too, because maybe we can get a coordinator in here that can really get the best out of May, right? We don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know if it's Van what's his name again? Van something? Van Pelt. We don't know if it was Van Pelt. It could be. He could be the guy that can get, May, get the best out of May, but we don't know that yet. They might rock with him one more year, but I think the DC after this season, we got 2-3 games left. I think the DC spot should be very well looked at. Something ain't right. And it might be players. It might be personnel, like we've been talking about. It could be personnel. You know what I mean? So
it's definitely personnel.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely personnel. Great
loyalty.
They just got to have better.
It's wonderful that it's snowing. It's not stopping them. Oh no, David Burns. I know you're from Texas and it's hot all year long, but them crazy Bills fans. Look in the stands, David Burns. When you're watching the game tonight, you're going to see a bunch of fans with no shirts on, and it's minus. It's minus in Buffalo. All right. So they crazy. That's their thing. You wondering how they could go to a game in the snow? That's nothing to them. Them dudes got on snowsuits and vodka in they thermos. So they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. So yeah, man. Thanks, David Burns, for coming through, man. You always come through on the parlay with us on the Facebook side of things, and you chat it up with us and kick it. We appreciate that. please share this this live or share this stream throughout your social media websites and your things like that. And please, people, anybody on the Facebook, the YouTube, please like. It costs nothing just to hit that thumbs up button. People, it hurts sometimes people just to hit that thumbs up button, and it's not costing them nothing. It's not doing nothing. You're not ordering a subscription, none of that. You're just saying that the show's a good show, and you're hitting them a thumbs up. That help us with the algorithm. That help us be seen throughout the streaming platforms and different, especially in the sports area. So please hit that like and forward our stream to different social media websites. We appreciate it. Thanks, David Burns, for coming through, and everybody else who's in the Facebook on this live. So with that being said, guys, I'll give y'all the last words. Y'all can say what y'all got to say, and then I'll sign it out.
No, I mean, hey, great show. Everybody like and subscribe. We try to give you the best information, regarding all across the sports nation. And we're going to keep giving you guys great information, great insight. And hopefully you guys enjoy the show and make some money.
There you go. Thank you. That's a good way to sum it up. Hopefully you guys watch the show, listen to the best bets and parlays, and make some money. Stacks, anything you guys say before we go? We see each other on Thursday.
Just gonna co-sign.
And blessed up to you, man. Get well, get better.
Yeah, so just gonna co-sign what Stoney said. They like and subscribe, and just like you said, get your money up with the best bets.
Perfect. Guys, thanks for coming through. We will see each other on Thursday night. I think we got a couple more Thursday night games before it's done. Maybe one or two.
Yeah,
maybe one or two.
Like two more, minimum
two more. It's definitely like two more games left. So we will be back on Thursday nights.
We got a couple during Christmas too. So
yes.
Just watch out. Watch out.
Watch out for anytime.
We'll send you guys information.
When you see that notification, you know we're coming live. Exactly. When you see that notification, that means we are going to be going live that day. So with that being said, peace. Parlay with us.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, sun get through.